Hey guys, Jack here from Salute the Magpie, back again, here with another news show. It's been a bit quiet over Christmas, so we've decided to take all the stories from the past month or so, collect them together and let you guys know about what's been going on. So our first news story comes from Slam Dunk, where they're making their third announcement, filling up the lineup a bit more now. They've brought in the likes of Beartooth, Trophy Eyes and Like Pacific, which I'm all stoked to see. Check out the names scrolling across the screen right now. Some good bands. Still not the strongest Slam Dunk lineup I've ever seen. Let me know what you think. Are you stoked about this announcement or not? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, it's definitely not the strongest announcement, but I'm trying not to offend Slam Dunk there because it's still a decent lineup. It's just that Slam Dunk are always up there, just on the apex of knowing their audience, knowing what they need to book and who to book, you know, who's relevant, who's not relevant, who's a good nostalgia band, that sort of thing. But yeah, a few more older bands, a few more not well-established bands as such. Beartooth, again, I'm stoked about, the likes of Tonight Alive as well. But yeah, we'll see how that one turns out. The likes of Trophy Eyes and Like Pacific do give me hope that low down the bill, you know, bands such as Creeper and Milk Teeth are definitely going to be there as well. Groezrock as well have announced some more names to their lineup, joining the likes of Deftones and Parkway Drive. We've got Thrice and H2O, which is pretty big for them. Groezrock always seems like a good festival. It seems to get bigger and better every year. It sort of seems like Slam Dunk on steroids, basically. They've got tents there with no barriers, bigger bands, better bands, bigger festival in general, and it's definitely one that I would like to tick off the bucket list. So as I said, Groezrock is in Belgium. But let me know whether you're going to any of the foreign festivals. They're definitely stepping it up year after year. You've got the likes of Hellfest, Lollapalooza, Rock and Ring, Benicasseum, those sorts of festivals. They're really sort of stepping it up. And I think it's because basically there's so many festivals in the UK. It's very concentrated. Download, Reading Leeds, Glastonbury, Tea in the Park, those sorts of festivals. It's very concentrated. You know, festivals are outbidding other festivals to try and get the best bands, but in Europe there just isn't that competition. In one country there's probably one massive festival, and that's where they can get cheaper prices for bands and that sort of thing. So let me know whether you're heading overseas to a festival this summer, or whether you're keeping it in the UK. Let me know, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. We've also got Trashboat joining the Wonder Years on their UK tour in January and February. We've also been told that the Wonder Years are working on a new album, which I'm totally stoked on. I'm not sure whether that'll be this year, it'll be released, whether it'll be next year, not too sure, but let me know what you think. Are you excited for a new Wonder Years album? I fucking love the last one. Let me know in the comments again. Next up we have some pretty sad news. We have vocalist, or should I say ex-vocalist of the Mice and Men, Austin Carlile, having to leave the band due to medical reasons. So we're not going to go too in depth here behind the medical reasons and so on, but we're going to have a link in the description to Carlile's statement discussing about his departure from the band, the medical reasons and so on. The Marfan syndrome has taken away his ability to scream, which is obviously a huge blow to Mice and Men. I don't know what they're going to do. They keep announcing shows and that sort of thing, but I don't know who's going to be stepping in, whether it be a new vocalist or whether it be someone that they've been touring with, like, I don't know, or band or anything like that. Speculation at the moment, but we hope that they get back on form, and we hope Carlile gets back into music as soon as possible. We also have news that Attila have parted ways with drummer Sean Heenan as well. They're a bit nonplussed about this. I don't know what he brought to the band there, a bit shit really. We also got some news from Crown the Empire. Vocalist David Escamilla has been kicked out of the band, it seems. The band released a statement saying that he didn't contribute anything artistically or musically for the tenure that he was there for 4 years. The band felt that he did nothing to advance their artistic or musical credibility, which is pretty big really, isn't it? It sounds as if they've got a new vocalist coming in, and yeah, David's just fucked off basically. And finally, to end off the show, we've got some new songs from bands. We've got Creeper, AFI, Decade, Frank Carter and Code Orange. We'll have links in the description for all of those songs, so make sure you check them out if you're interested in any of their new stuff. So I've been Jack from Salute the Magpie. Make sure you check us out on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram for updates there. Also, give this video a like and a share if you can, be much appreciated. And for all the latest updates in the world of rock and metal, make sure you keep it at Salute the Magpie. We'll see you next week.